On this episode of the Rocklopedia Fake Bandica, it's finally our second K-drama episode. My amazing wife, Kelly Rempel, and our wonderful friend, Michal Cohen, join me again to give you more K-drama bands to squeal about. This
is Rocklopedia Fake Bandica K-drama edition.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to the Rocklopedia Fake Bandica. I'm Charles, and yes, it's that time again. Once again, I get the pleasure of recording an episode about Korean dramas with my two favorite Korean drama experts, Kelly Rempel and Michal Cohen. Woo! Hello, welcome to the show.
Woo-hoo. Hello, handsome.
The added benefit of getting rid of Alan and T-Mike as well.
You look forward to these the most, don't you?
I do, except when you just interrupt me when I'm talking. It makes me think I'm back at the regular podcast. I do appreciate it. And we've been trying to do this. We did the show 2 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
It's
2
been
years
2
ago.
years?
2 years.
And we've been trying to put together the show.
I thought you were saying it was last August.
No,
it's
two
yeah.
August ago.
Oh,
So we've been working to try to get this show, and it just
totally
finally
my
we got
fault. It's my fault.
There's so
No,
much. It's
okay.
life's
Because
fault.
I live so
Life.
far away.
You do live, and you're in Wilmington, so
But
you're.
life. I mean,
It's life.
It's a 3-hour drive, right?
Life has been lifing a lot.
this is Korean drama, and in a nutshell, stuff you can't imagine happens.
True.
That stands in the way of the plan.
True. There's a whole lot of that happening
Yeah.
these days.
Yeah, but we're getting it. We've actually. This isn't even the same roster of shows we were going to talk about. We keep adding new ones because so many things
better
have
ones
happened.
keep coming
Yeah,
out.
new and better ones.
So we're going to get to all these different.
Exactly.
We have 4 episodes we're going to talk about, or 4 shows we're going to talk about. I did promise Kelly to give you guys 5 minutes to talk about Yumi's cells, because I kind of gave up on Yumi's cells, but you guys were more into it than I was. It's a lot like the movie Inside Out, right? You have the protagonist. The protagonist is Yumi. You see her life through the eyes of cells that make up her body.
Mm-hmm.
And there's really only 3 parts that interest me for the purpose of this podcast. You have the lullaby cell, who has the soothing tones to help Yumi drift off to sleep. You have the rock band Endorphin that keeps her body racing
Cell
along.
band. Mm-hmm.
And then you have an unnamed mariachi band and the boyfriend cells. Does any of this make sense to you out there? No, of course not. They haven't explained Yumi's cells to you yet. But those are the fake bands in it. We'll come back to it, but you guys have 5 minutes starting now.
Yeah, so I'm not sure we're going to do it in 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and say that. But there are 3 seasons because
3 seasons.
Luckily, the fact that we have waited, the 3rd season was just released in April and May, so we got to see that. Seasons 1 and 2 were 14 one-hour episodes each.
Ugh.
And again,
It wasn't even 16. Okay.
Yeah, so 14 episodes each in seasons 1 and 2. Season 3, which was just newly released, was 8 episodes. About
and very
an hour
much
each,
felt like
hour 15.
it was intended to be 14.
And
something happened.
Yeah, funding or something. Who
Right.
knows? Yeah. But one thing that's really, so as Charles said, this is kind of like Inside Out. The thing and I think of it as like a psychological dramedy.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the live action actors as well as their animated cells and cell villages. And,
right. It's about Yumi, and then you see the animated part is the cells in her body. And it's all like a village.
Right.
Like a
village, yeah.
The village, the Yumi village.
Yeah. And then they have the villages of her main love interests through the various seasons. What's one thing that's really cool, I feel like, about the different cell worlds is that their worlds are different. Okay, so Yumi's is, I think of it as like organic. She's got this gate of heart that is protected by a 28 character password. Which is the only way to get into her village. Okay, so her and part of it is because she has been hurt in love. So she has this 28 character password. So like before the season 1 starts, we find out that she's been hurt in love. Her first love interest, Wong, his cell village is algorithms, and it's calculated and
very mathematical.
Yeah.
Very black and white.
Yes. And his love cell disguises himself as a frog to get in at one point, this like cute, fun frog.
Who knows the 26 character password?
No, he sneaks
Frogs can just get in with no password.
Well, because the frog is so damn cute.
Please. That just seems like shoddy work right there.
So the guys guarding the door let the frog in.
Doesn't he like blink his eyes and he's wearing, he's the frog from the shirt that Wong buys her.
Yeah. So, yeah.
No. You got a password, use the password. You can't just let him in. That's wrong.
Yeah. And then there's
gotta be flexible.
And then there's her love interest, which starts in episode 1 but continues into episode 2. Well, actually, no. The love interest in 2, but he's actually in the first season. But he's focus of season 2. Is Bobby.
And that is that's why I had Shiny written down, because the actor is one of the original members of Shiny, the band.
Oh, a band, like a real band?
Che Minho.
One of so Bobby's world is like free spirited, but it's confident and direct. So his love cell breaks the gate with like stones and fastballs and stuff like that, with much more straightforward and direct.
Do we recommend this show? I'm just wondering.
Oh,
here.
Yes. I
don't remember how he got it. Oh,
he actually
the first
gets in
2
multiple
seasons,
ways.
the first one, I was like, this is brilliant. Really, the cells are written so cleverly.
It is funny. Very funny.
I really felt like there was a brilliance to it.
Which is kind of like the movie Inside Out goes. It's the inside part is the
I would
real
say
story.
this went even deeper.
So much deeper.
You see
I agree.
all the nuances, like every nuance in a personality, I feel like is not every nuance.
It's more developed than the 2-hour movie can do.
It's just very straightforward. It's like the main emotions.
Yes.
Rather than like all the things that happen in a brain.
Okay.
Well, and it's like hunger, love, fashion. There's a naughty cell. Like each person's village, the different cells like behave differently. They interact with each other differently. Like,
and each one has a different prime cell.
Yes, exactly.
So
and like
she has the love cell takes over for a while. Then she gets hurt, and her writer cell takes over.
Okay.
Well, and like Wong's prime cell is pride, and that pride is ultimately like what has a huge influence over a lot of parts of things that happen both in season 1 and season 2.
So you have like the main cell.
Yes.
And then you have other cells, like, of course, we'd mentioned it earlier, the rock band Endorphin, who sounds like this.
너무 화가 나 너무 눈물 나 답답해 미칠 것 같은 때에 기쁨을 느끼면서 지난 쾌락 절정 속에 신을 먹고 싶을 때 소리쳐봐 밤의 슬픔 너를 떠나서 얘를 고 나를 맞춰 너리의 강렬한 노래가 있어 Sing love
And then there are other people as well.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to the fake bands.
I will say, so very, very clever, smart, funny, really funny at times, heartwarming sometimes, heartbreaking sometimes. My annoyance with the show is the main.
So the animated parts are great.
Great.
But the actual title character.
I love all the characters. They each have their flaws and foibles, which is, that's what the show is all about. By the end of the first season, I'm like annoyed with her. By the end of the second season, I'm really like, I'm kind of done with her. I don't really feel bad for her anymore and don't understand why she makes the choices that she makes.
She's very much not smart with relationships.
That's why she has the
is
password.
not clued in. She is not.
But you let frogs in with the password. It doesn't make sense.
Well, there's a lot that doesn't make
All
sense.
right. End of Yumi
No,
cells.
no. Sorry. We have to do
Timer.
tropes. Can we do some tropes really quick?
Oh, my God. That's 5 minutes and she takes 8. Story of my life right here.
So only 8?
Well, I'll tell
Are we
you.
only at 8?
Yeah. So I'll tell you tropes, though, because we have to do tropes every time because
Okay.
the K-dramas are full of tropes, right?
I've stopped even like counting or tracking.
Well, let me tell you, there are some anti-tropes in Yumi
Anti-tropes.
cells. Anti-tropes. So one example is Yumi's parents. They're both alive. They're both involved, and they're both very supportive.
Right. Usually in the Korean shows I've seen, there's always somebody who's an orphan and somebody who's lost their father or mother, I guess.
yes.
But usually father, it seems.
usually, or been abandoned by the mother.
Right.
Yes, something.
There's
something traumatic.
You don't have both parents who are really hanging out and that you have no issues with
Right.
and everything's supportive.
Well, and one of the things I love, so the father is also kind of an archetype overprotective dad. Even when Yumi is a little bit older, right? And so this is something like in Korean drama, like if you're not married by the time you're like 25, then you're like, you're ancient. So as she moves along and she has these troubles and finding love and finding the right partner for whatever reasons, whether they've got problems, she's got problems, whatever. He continues even as she ages to be this kind of overprotective dad. And you have both in season 2, you have this kind of archetypal situation where he meets the boyfriend by chance and squeezes the hand way, way, way too tight. And that happens in season 3 too.
So you said overprotective. I totally heard overproductive. And I was like, that's true. They come with the food and he fixes the light bulbs and he does this and he insists on doing that. And I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm not sure why we're talking about it, but
Overprotective and overproductive.
Oh, anyway. But I just thought, that's kind of, they're funny. And some of the final scenes of season 3, where the boyfriend meets the parents, it's fun. It's funny. They're also in season 2, as an example, both characters are in the rat race. They want to do anything but be the heir to like the family restaurant or the heir to the hardware store. Like anything that they could do not to be that. Also, the male actors definitely show more skin than the female actor.
Isn't that's typical?
Yes, it's not an anti-trope. That's definitely a trope.
Just walking around with no shirt on.
Oh yeah, no shirt or showers or whatever.
Oh, true.
The guys.
Okay.
But it does.
More tropes. Let me just call this the Yumi Cells show.
I thought it was anti-tropes.
Well, I'll say one last thing, and then I have to look over my notes while Michal adds whatever she wants to. But so Kim Go-eun is Yumi, and I'll tell she's amazing. I mean, I like her as an actor. I don't know if you like her as much, but she was in Goblin. She was in The King Eternal Monarch. She was in Little Women.
Who is she in Goblin?
She's the main character.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
You think I would like her more than Yumi?
You would
Yumi
think.
Cells.
You would think.
But Yumi Cells, that was not for me.
But what's interesting, I mean, she's subtle in some ways, I feel like, in her acting at times, but I love her, and I think she's great in this as well as other things. But it's wonderful. Wonderful show for me, I thought.
Okay, perfect. 5 minutes turns to 12. Okay, so let me talk about... Oh, did you have something to add to it?
Well, I'm looking up because it was bugging me that I couldn't remember the show that she was just in.
No, you can tell us in a second here.
Okay.
The one that I wanted to talk about...
Are you talking about Yumi Cells?
No, I'm not talking about Yumi Cells. I'm done with Yumi Cells. Your 5 minutes is over.
No, one last thing, because I did just discover. So Bobby's Village has the trio, right?
Yes, the mariachi band.
Mariachi band. I did discover Soonrook's Village does have a musician.
Oh, you just saved yourself.
Right.
A saxophone guy with green tinted aviator glasses, a mustache, and sparkling trim on his jumpsuit and vest.
So he's almost like the saxophone guy from the Lost Boys, is what I'm hearing.
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Okay.
But because what's I think interesting there is his character during the day is super toned down. He's all business, like he's like focused on whatever the biggest thing is. But his village is quiet during the day. Most people have active villages during the day. His village comes awake at night. Because that's when he's like at home. He's like a real homebody. He loves to watch movies, do stuff at like all the home stuff. And so this saxophone player, I think, comes out at one point. But
I remembered something with music.
Yes, exactly. I
definitely, in general, villages and characters of the first two seasons, the Yumi and the two boyfriends in those seasons, their cells and villages were, I found, more clever and interesting. The end of season 3, there were cells introduced that were also kind of fun. But I was disappointed in that writing a bit.
Okay, season 3.
But for me, it's a win show. What Yumi sells, I find it charming.
Absolutely.
I think it's
It obviously is, because you talked 15 minutes for a 5-minute special.
woohoo.
Great. And now I get about 45 seconds to talk about the one that I want to talk about. It's the 2024 show Chicken Nugget. It's one I talk about a lot, but I'm going to talk about it again. It's one of those shows that you think is the dumbest show you've ever seen until you realize it's asking some really profound questions. A quick summary: the daughter of the inventor gets turned into a chicken nugget through alien technology. End of summary. One of our heroes, the employee who has a crush on a woman and soon to be chicken nugget, makes little songs on TikTok until he finds viral success and ends up becoming Yellow Pants, the most loved musician in the world. That's why I get to keep mentioning this show. Seriously, watch the show. That's all the time I get now. So,
Oh, wait, can I say a few other things?
of what?
Well, so for
No,
one,
of what? Which was the show?
Chicken Nugget.
All right.
Chicken Nugget it is plain crazy. It is just a plain crazy show. I think it's probably too weird for some people, but there are some really quirky, very funny things. Like one of the quotes, there's a third guy who works in the office, and he said at one time, "Feel like a loner in a 3-man company." So it's just, there's a bike riding scene where the dad, it looks like he's riding his bike like crazy, but then he gets passed like he's like not pedaling at all. There's a killer electronic ladybug called Thunder. It is
wild.
Really
it's over the top. It's
really
surreal. And then when you stop and think about the questions it's asking, you're like, oh, this is not a dumb show at all. This is actually kind of serious.
Yeah.
Like they were talking about, oh, we can fix your daughter now and you'd have her now, or we can use the last charge of the machines to take us back to our home and we'll be back in a day, but our day is 50 years. So could you sacrifice 50 years with your child to give other people a chance to go back to their families? There's a lot of questions like that. It's just like, wow, I just thought this was kind of a dumb show about a girl turning into a chicken nugget. Now you got to make me think a little bit. She turns into a chicken nugget, and it gets weirder from there.
Exactly.
You got to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it has the best dance scene battle possible.
The battle is fantastic.
So
it might be the
hilarious.
greatest fight scene of all of cinematic history.
Absolutely.
And I don't think I'm overselling it. It is fantastic.
That's
the
how
fight
you
scene.
sold me on the show.
Completely fantastic.
Okay, let's now talk
Great
about the
show.
4 shows we picked out. Although the way we're talking right now, we're only going to get through 3. I'm pretty sure about it. And we'll start with the 2021 series, Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Woohoo! This show became one of the highest rated dramas in Korean cable television history, and it's one of Netflix's most watched non-English TV shows.
I did not know that.
Yeah. There are a lot of characters in the show that get their fake band credentials, so I'm going to sort them into 3 levels. Level 1 is full-on rock star, no doubt about it. Level 2 is a musician that plays for groups in public, but not rock star level. Level 3 will be characters that all performed in a big performance for people. We'll get to them when we need to. Does anybody want to talk about like the plot of Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha?
So there's a dentist.
There's a dentist.
Before we lose you, it gets better. But there's a dentist.
A lady dentist from Seoul.
Yeah, from Seoul. She moves to a small
Big
coastal
city gal.
community. Yeah, big city gal. And she kind of has a crisis and, moves to a small coastal community. it's important to her family's story and history, and a time when her mother was ill. So talk about tropes. She has a dead mom. And actually, trope-wise, both she has a dead mom, her dad's alive, she has a stepmother, but then the male lead is raised by his grandfather, so both of his parents are dead. Anyway, she opens a dental clinic and gets involved in the community, and she develops friendships and a friendship and more with the lead man.
This is based on the 2004 South Korean film Mr. Handy, Mr. Hong, which was only 2 hours long, but this ended up being 16 episodes that were all like an hour. So you really had to
an hour 20, actually. 16 episodes.
They're good. They're good, but you're watching 16 movies.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, I like Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's watch Mrs. Doubtfire 1 through 16. Which I guess Police Academy movies were the same, like that.
Yeah, good.
Police Academy 16.
I'm sure there's a K-drama version of Police Academy at this point.
I would think.
Can't wait to see it, though. But so it's based on a movie, and so now in 2021 they make this series about the show. One of the tropes that they have with this is their lives intertwine, and all these shows are the same. You find out, oh, they're not just meeting for the first time; they've met 18 times throughout the way. Oh,
she saved his life when they were children.
His grandfather took their picture. Oh, she ran
when her mother was dying.
She ran away, and he bought her a Pepsi or whatever. I mean, it was always just kind of no. He didn't buy. It was milking like a beef stick or something. I don't know, but he's just like, I don't have any money. Here's some money, and their lives just kind of intertwine.
Well, and when he wanted to jump into the river to the Han.
Well, you did say she saved his life.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that it actually happened in this. I was just saying one of the ones that you see a lot
actually saved his life.
So you have. Big city gal moves to the small town.
And then she meets a guy who's like the exact opposite.
He's a jack of all trades. He has his license to do everything, like fix up houses and whatnot. But he doesn't. You don't think he's motivated. You think, oh, he only has to be paid minimum wage for all of his jobs. He does little menial jobs out through the day. So you think, oh, here she is, this driven dentist, and this guy who just seems to be kind of a slacker. How is they gonna mesh? And you find out more in the backstory is that, he was driven before and a crisis happens and now he doesn't feel like he deserves to be driven anymore. It's a great show. There's also 3 mysteries of the town, right?
I was just thinking there is a trope of the crisis. You hear about it and you're like, seriously? How has nobody told you yet that isn't your fault? Like, how have you gone 20 years feeling like the world is on your shoulders and everything bad is your fault? And no one took the time to say, wait a second, that's not actually what happened or how it happened or why would you possibly think that's your fault? I find that happens a lot.
The charm of the show is really its ensemble cast.
Yes.
Well, can I say one other quick thing about what we were just talking about?
Always have to have the last word on it. Always.
Which is really, interestingly, I think when you go into the show and the first half of the show, you think it's all about her and trying to resolve her stuff.
Yeah.
And then what's interesting is like the flip where halfway through the show, you realize, oh, he's the one. I mean, she's got stuff, but his stuff is a lot more heavy.
They're not the only two that have things that are
that's true. And
you
that's
have a whole
ensemble cast.
Yeah.
You got a couple that got divorced and their third friend and all the relationships that go through that.
Yes.
You have the mystery of who won the lottery.
Yeah.
You have all these
who's the millionaire, and they know it's somebody from this small town.
Because a storm came in and only people in the town could have bought a lottery ticket. No outsiders could have because of the storm. So it had to be somebody.
Yeah.
One of the characters I have to talk about because he is a musician is Oh Yoon. Although his real name is Oh Chong Jae, played by Joe Hanchul, which I think
I love that actor.
He
He
is
is so great.
in
so
everything.
He's in everything.
he is the guy
So
who
good.
I relate a lot to his characters like this, where it's like, oh, kind of like, the dad who tries to help, kind of bumbling a little bit. He's kind of, he's not like this guy. He was a pop star in the 90s. He had a number 2 song on the charts. You might remember his big hit, Exercising in the Moonlight.
빈자리를 채울길 없네 불타는 이 가슴을 주체할 순 없어 잠 못 드는 달밤에 체조해봐도 몰아치는 인생의 바람만이 하염없이 나를 울리네 아무리 해도
The dumbest title of any song ever.
Fantastic song, though. And then he ends up meeting a woman in the town and staying. He's not a pop star anymore. And he had a daughter. Though I believe his wife, did she leave him? Or did she pass away?
Died.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't she get sick and died?
Oh, maybe that's right. So it's now he's a single dad. He runs a coffee shop. He doesn't know how to make coffee.
Oh, he's terrible.
He keeps talking about his song. Hey, you remember me? You remember me? I was here's my song and everything. So, but he's a great actor, but he also plays. We'll talk about him a little bit later in another show because there's a flip side to him. He's not always the good, happy dad. Sometimes,
no, he's played some nasty characters.
Yeah, sometimes things get a little dark with him.
Mm-hmm. He's played goofy as hell.
Yeah.
He's played evil as hell.
Yes.
He's played romantic. He's played
so many things.
Yeah.
So he's a level 1 band, right? He's top. He is an actual number 2 song in the country.
One hit wonder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That nobody remembers.
Nobody remembers him until the end when he's going to be on that special show.
Yes.
Comes back. It's going to be a reality show or something. I don't know. There's also the boy band DOS.
Oh, yes.
Right.
That was awesome.
They have the hit song, Just a Feeling. The main member that we care about is June.
Yes.
He's the dreamboat of the boy band.
Song Tae, who plays June.
And somehow he gets talked into doing a reality show that's based in the small town of Jongjin. And he knows the dentist somehow as well.
Right. Yeah.
He's got his paths crossed with the dentist before.
I think maybe she fixed his tooth.
I think.
Yes, she did.
There's also a member of DOS. There's a member of DOS called Inwoo, who I think is also on this reality show with June.
Yes.
Right.
Bex Young plays that character.
Yes. So those are your big top bands.
And they're actual K-pop group
and
members,
DOS.
aren't they?
In real life.
Yeah.
Do we know which bands they are with?
No.
No. I can find it.
They're not one of the big ones. I don't want to get an email. Oh, they're in BTS. I don't know. I don't know any of these. I'm lucky to know my own name right now.
Or is it, has anyone from BTS been in any show yet?
I haven't seen them.
I don't think any of them have branched out to acting yet.
So my level 2 bands, it's the people who've performed at like a club or a restaurant or something. And that's going to be Chief Hong himself, Hong Nu-sik, because he does play the song "Old Love" for his group of the Chamber of Commerce people, the people who are doing their business meetings. Exactly. He happens to be playing, even though Oh Yoon is there. He is a star. He could be playing for the crowd.
Yeah,
that's an excellent question.
Chief Hong's playing for him, so he gets to make it. He's in their band. And then they had the big concert.
Yes,
where the winners get some like 500 won or something. Nothing big.
500
Nothing big. You get like a $4 check or something. But so everybody in the town has come out. They're all going to perform. And also the big surprise for this.
Yes.
For some reason, it's a national show. Like everybody cares about this small little fishing village, and the people singing songs.
Yeah.
That part I didn't. But the big thing was that DOS came in to plug their big song.
Right, at the end. And isn't that, though, because Ji Sung-yu, who is the variety show producer, didn't he bring that show to the town?
Yeah, but I mean, why?
Yeah, because it's part of the reality show that DOS is doing.
Why would Seoul care about these like
Village Barber, where they choose a tiny little town in the middle of nowhere and a reality show of 3 stars doing something other than acting.
If I tell
this tiny
you
little town, that's what DOS is brought into this tiny little town to see the 2 main guys like cooking and cleaning and living life.
But what I'm suggesting is you're going to turn on your TV tonight and you're going to see the community of Fargo, North Dakota. And all the people in there are going to put together a variety show for you to watch on TV.
Michal would watch it.
You would watch
if there was a star, like if it was I don't even know who's big in the US right now because I haven't watched an English speaking show in 3 years.
Not even one? Come on.
No, I'm watching Deadlock, which is Australian.
Okay, well that's English.
I've watched Chinese, only one, however. No, I've tried a few with Adrian and I just can't. I can't hang.
I can't do it either. It has to be a really special show for me to watch something that's not Korean or
Kelly
Chinese.
watches so much K-drama that when I was in Japan with Kelly, there was a point where I was on my own. I wandered around Tokyo, didn't hear English at all. I had to go and turn on the TV just to hear English somehow. And the only movies that they had on the channels, it was Pearl Harbor, which is not a great one to watch when you're Japan.
It's a strange,
that's weird.
Strange choice.
But it was in English, so I got to listen to a little English just to hear English again. That's what it's like. Sometimes I go and turn on another show somewhere, like in the back, like hiding, just to hear English again.
What's so great about English?
I understand
I'm okay not hearing
English. We are speaking English. It communicates to me.
I am so with you, Nicole.
You two do your Duolingo. Here's a good question for you. Give me a word.
Like you don't do Duolingo?
I'm saying in Korean. So that's what I'm saying. Give me each a Korean word that describes hometown cha-cha-cha.
Tatatan.
Which means?
Warm.
Oh. So say that again. Tatatan?
Tatatan.
Tatatan.
I love
warm.
A lot of adverbs, adjectives or adverbs. Both, actually. Even, slow or slowly is tsunsuni. There are so many words where the first sound is repeated, and it's like,
I love it.
So thick and fat and smart and strong, and all of those words start with a double, and I love them.
Okay, give me a word, Kelly.
So I'm drawing a complete blank. Beautiful. It is beautiful.
Aramdawa.
Aramdan.
Or yepoyo. Or yepoda, or...
Aramdan is what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Okay, warm and beautiful is what you're saying for the show.
Warm and beautiful.
I mean, that's got to sell the show now.
I mean, visually beautiful.
Well, and that's the thing. So this town that they're in, because I was like, I think in my head, I have the fantasy of moving.
Yeah.
Because it's so amazing. It's this small town. You've got all these local places, a seaside village. It's iconic. It does not exist. It is a fake.
Gongjin does not exist.
No,
right.
But Poyang does.
There are towns like that, but this one does not.
They did all their filming in
Gyeongsang province.
Filming locations. Gongjin is fictional. Most filming took place in Pohang, a coastal city in South Korea, which I have seen. I don't even know how many.
That red lighthouse, right?
Lighthouse.
Yeah.
And
that red lighthouse,
path down to the lighthouse that has been in so many. That seafood restaurant has been in so many as like is the popular place. Yeah.
Anything else we need to add about Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha?
We do. So from
it is one of probably the more famous shows for a Korean drama. So it's probably a great one to get started on if you want to start.
Yes, I agree. One thing, too, is the character that we mentioned briefly, the variety show producer, he kind of acts as like a second male lead.
He's the love triangle.
Love triangle. He's played by Lee Sung-yen.
And he's...
Lee Lee Sang-yi.
Yeah, and he's in Village Barber.
Well, he is. I love this actor. He's in Bloodhounds. He's in a show called My Demons. He has a cameo in Yumi Cells. He's actually the first boyfriend who steals her heart in her 20s.
That's right.
That's the character.
And it's
he's so
all back to Yumi Cells. 5 minutes, I said.
He's terrible.
5 minutes again, Yumi Cells. And it all comes back.
Well, so
and I'm watching. What am I watching right now that he's in? Oh my God, I have to think of everything that I'm watching.
Because you're watching 8 different shows.
Well, so he is so good. He sings a song on the soundtrack, which I didn't realize until recently. So he kind of actually in real life is sort of like his character in this show where he's like bright personality, but he's a workaholic and he does all of these kinds of things. So apparently at the time that Lee Sung-yi was recording the song that's on the soundtrack, he was doing like 6 different shows and reality this and like other Korean dramas or whatever.
Surprise.
Yeah. But anyway, so they have this great scene though, I feel like between he and the dentist, Heijin. It's a master class in how to let someone down if you he confesses to her and then she comes back, a little bit later and sort of lets him down. That scene where she lets him down, it is like, that's a masterclass. I'm like, all of our children should watch that scene as a way to.
Oh, now I need to rewatch that.
But anyway,
they just don't break up with anybody.
It's such a great show. I love the soundtrack in general. The other thing in the show, they are filming this fake reality show with June, from the band. They say later that it's called The Seashore Grasshopper is the name of the variety show. I would love to see that variety show. I think I would watch. The one that they film. Doss is in. June is in, yeah. So I would love to see that, but they didn't make it, of course. But I would love to. No, because
that's
what I have.
They all, like in real life.
Yeah. I would love to.
I'm like, they see an episode at the end.
Like it's not.
You just want to watch it for real.
I want to watch it for real. Yes.
I just remembered I'm watching Legend of Kitchen Soldier right now, which is so
Legend of Kitchen Soldier.
So good.
And that's not a reality show, it's an actual K-drama.
It's an actual K-drama.
Because it sounds like a reality
airing
show.
like right now.
Yeah.
What is a kitchen soldier? Is he the guy who cooks for the army?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was going to be like one of these cutthroat cooking shows.
No.
The Korean Gordon Ramsay.
That is what he is doing for his army service.
Okay.
Excellent show. So that's what I'm watching him in right now. And Bloodhounds 2 just came out, and I was watching him in that, but it was actually too difficult for me to keep watching him get hurt.
Pretty violent show, isn't it?
Pretty violent.
Bloodhounds. Yeah, Bloodhounds.
Good Boy, which also really, really violent, but really good.
Don't know that one.
Really good. Oh my God.
I loved his character in this, though.
I've seen so many of these. He's great. He has been in so much.
But Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, big winner. Lots of bands.
Very popular.
Epic.
Great place to start. Lots of music involved.
Beautiful visuals.
It's warm.
Yes.
It's
beautiful visuals. Beautiful people. Love it.
Okay. So now let's move to Twinkling Watermelon from 2023. This 16-episode series is a coming-of-age drama that turns into a time travel young love coming-of-age drama.
Love it.
The show revolves around Ha Eun-gyeol. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
He's a good student. He's a better guitar player, but he's at his best as the only hearing person in a family of deaf people.
Coda.
He's a coda.
Yeah.
He's the son of Ha Yi-chan and Yoon Chung-ah, both of whom are deaf, and his brother Ha Eun-ho is also deaf, so he has a heavy burden at a young age of being the one link to the hearing world for the family. He deals with growing up poor, the burden of hearing for his family, the pressure of having to maintain good grades, and the added complication of bullying. It was after facing his bullies one day that he found himself in front of a music shop, Viva Music. Here he meets Grandpa Viva, the owner of the store. His real name is Choi Hyun. We'll talk about him probably in a little bit, but for now, he's Grandpa Viva. The two bond over what song?
Eric Clapton.
That's right. Do you know my name? Tears from Heaven. which I was like,
in heaven forever.
I was like, expecting some Korean song with all the K-pop out there,
Right.
and this kid is just sobbing to Eric Clapton singing this song, and I was like, what is
forgot about
happening in
that.
this show?
Totally forgot about that.
But so Grandpa Viva comes out, takes him under his wing. He's like, yes, music can move you to these emotions. And he starts teaching him the joy of music, which is something he didn't have in his daily life because music wasn't a part of his family.
Yeah.
He's the only one that can hear.
But there's another reason why
Well,
that
we're
we
going to look
find
into
out
this.
later.
Yes, we
But
do.
so he becomes a guitar prodigy, so good, so fast. Even Grandpa Viva was amazed. As he grew older, he keeps his musical side to himself because his family wouldn't understand, man. They don't get the rock and roll.
And there's a lot of pressure on him. He's supposed
Totally.
to be a doctor.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yes. So he ends up busking on the streets to blow off steam around exam times. He gets a cult following. It's at one of these busking sessions that he catches the attention of Gu Jun-hyung, who's the main vocalist of Spine 9.
Spine 9, baby.
The coolest band in that part of Seoul. I don't remember what
little
neighborhood
part
it
of
is,
Seoul.
but they're the Coldplay of that neighborhood, they say. And so he's like, you got to hear this guy. This guy's great at
I
guitar.
actually
We
have it
need
written
him.
down. Wait, the Coldplay of, was it Hongdae?
Is it?
Find those.
Spine 9 is the Coldplay of
Hongdae.
Hongdae. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he ends up auditioning and becoming part of the band. He gets the gig. Things start to take off. They catch the eye of MJ Entertainment, the legendary music producer Oh My Ju. We'll talk about him in a second. But someone else has caught the attention of the band, his dad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a problem.
His dad's like, no, you can't get into this rock and roll monkey business. You got to get on your grades. No one cares about this rock music. And he's like, you don't understand, Dad. And he runs off.
All in sign language.
Right. And this is, you think.
And I read, because there's actually a Reddit thread, is the sign language accurate?
Oh, I wondered
And
about
yes,
that.
it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At this point, you're still thinking that this is a story about this young man who wants to be a musician. He has to help his deaf family. And then he takes a sharp right turn in a different direction, doesn't it?
Yes.
All of a sudden,
Yes.
it's not just a race. All of a
Oh,
sudden,
no.
it's a time travel
Time
movie.
travel.
He goes to a mystical
it.
music store and it sends him back, way back in the faraway time of 1995. Oh my God. When I heard that, I was like,
Yeah.
that's miserable.
Yeah, when you have a flashback, like a
Flashback
in the
to-
past show, when it's like
These
when-
guys were so
like-
old, they look so young.
When we can't
What-
even tell, like, I couldn't tell that it was flat, like a
Yeah.
different time.
Well-
because to me it looked like,
and it's a year
The
before
same time?
year before we got married.
oh, wow.
2 years. 2 years.
2 years
2 years
before.
before
Oh,
we got
that's
married.
right. Yeah, I never can remember. Right.
That's the anti-trope right there. Husband doesn't know the anniversary.
I am the wife. Can't remember. I cannot.
How about
That's
that?
hilarious.
So all of a sudden,
It's been so great.
he's trying to figure out all of this. We had a couple of laughs. We try to figure out all about what's going on, how they're going to resolve this. They resolve it by sending him back in time to meet his young parents. And the
Exactly.
And
first
it's
thing
not-
he does is run into his dad.
Dad. Exactly.
What
Who-
I think is kind of, it's not Back to the Future. It's not like a science fiction time travel in that way. It's very Korean, where it's like the two moons, and it's more,
Yes.
it's mystical.
We tried not to
There's
talk
a lot
about.
of
Fantastical.
Korean mystical.
Yes.
We make a point of not talking about how the time travel works because we don't understand it.
Yeah.
We come in so many troubles with it. We just leave it to the people. Neil deGrasse Tyson has his own podcast. He'll tell you about time travel, I'm sure.
Is he really going to tell us about two moons?
He won't tell you about two
No,
moons.
no.
But he gets back. He meets his dad right away.
Right away.
And what does he find out?
His dad can hear,
Dad can hear
And speak.
and speak, and he likes music.
and he's a bad boy.
Yeah,
trying to
not a
like,
good student.
Yeah.
And He's got the hots for someone that's not his mom.
Exactly.
Oh my
Shocker,
God.
shocker.
How much is going on in here?
So many things going on.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you're like, this is not the show I've been watching this whole time. I've been watching 3 episodes, and I think it's going to be some gritty family drama. But I know this Coda he can make it. He can make it happen. But now all of a sudden, send him off to 1995.
Exactly. Yep.
To fix all the world's
And to accidentally keep calling this 18-year-old guy dad every so often. And then,
Exactly.
Oops, why do you keep calling me dad? No, nothing.
And he
nothing.
really,
Don't worry about that.
He really does not try to hide it.
He does
tries
not
to
at
like
all.
tell
Then he's
him,
like,
he tries to
Asthma.
be, he's like, hey, you're my dad. Yeah.
Right.
He's like,
Yeah,
says a lot.
I'm from the future.
There's a little
You're
bit
my
of
And you're
dad,
not supposed
blah,
to be
blah,
doing
blah.
this. And why are you doing this? And oh, mom, where's mom?
Dan has a crush on a woman who is
The cello goddess.
Yep.
the cello goddess.
Sewon Arts High School.
Choi Se-kyung, cello goddess of
Choi
Sewon
Se-kyung.
Arts High School.
Yep.
She's beautiful. All the boys have a crush on her.
Mhm.
Yes.
We find out later she's the illegitimate daughter of Grandpa Viva and a famous actress.
Oh, yes.
But that comes much later. But she everybody wants to
Is
date
it
her.
much later? It's simultaneous.
I think we find out.
I mean,
a little bit later.
historically, it's much
Oh,
later.
you know
But
what?
we actually know it already.
we find a little.
we do
There are some clues throughout.
like her
You're right.
saying, "Yeah, I'm his daughter."
I didn't think. I didn't think she came out and said it. Did she? Well,
Yes,
maybe she
when
did.
historically it's
Yeah.
the first timeline, but we already know because he goes to the house and she's there and she's like, "Oh, I have something for you," and he says, "How do you know I'm his daughter?"
I guess we don't.
Right.
We don't know the mother. I guess maybe that was it.
We don't.
The
know
mother was a big surprise. It was just some famous actress.
Well, but I think in total, it takes him a little while to figure out who that is in the past.
And this is who Dad has the hots for. The
Yes.
cello goddess.
Cello
Right.
goddess.
And everybody else does. And he says, I'm going to start a band. And they know.
To impress her.
And then she's like, I'll date you if you actually perform at this concert. And everyone's like, ooh. So that's how he starts to build his band.
right.
But she has to go.
First love, fake
Hold on.
first
Oh, wait.
love.
There's 2 different variations of it. The band that he creates is either fake first love memory makers
Right.
or first love memory manipulators. Depending on how they translate it, I'll explain why.
What?
This is the band's name is a term famously used in the Korean internet to refer to people who make people forget about their first real loves.
Oh.
So it's like you may have
I
had a
was
first real
wondering
love.
why such
And
a
then
random-
somebody comes out and you're like, oh, he's so dreamy. Then all of a sudden you start thinking that this was your first love and you forget about everybody before.
Oh,
So that's
You
the name of
really
that.
did your research.
Yeah,
Fake
because
first love memory
first
makers.
loves are a big deal in
For
Korea.
a big deal.
deal.
Yeah.
So that's the name of the band he creates. Later, they changed their name to Watermelon Sugar.
Yes.
Long before Harry Styles was even born, probably.
Yes, exactly.
So, copyright infringement right there, Mr.
Right.
Styles.
Yeah.
Right.
But our cello goddess, Choi Se-kyung, goes off to America and she comes back a little different. And then we find out
Are we really going to give all of these spoilers?
They've been out long enough.
we're going to give a little.
They,
We're not going to give all the spoilers. We're going to give a little bit because we have another time traveler.
yes,
We do.
which we don't know for a while. I mean,
We know-
they keep it from each other.
The characters who
Pretty
are time
well.
traveling
From each other, but we
keep it-
know.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah.
But,
Oh,
yeah. The
do
audience
we know
knows.
that she right away that she is?
Well,
I feel like it took.
it
just
took
a
us like
little
40
while.
minutes to find out. It wasn't like 8 episodes or anything.
Right,
We found
yeah,
it fairly early.
Yeah, but it takes the 2 of them a very long time to figure out.
Well, wouldn't it for you if you were back
Oh,
in time
yes,
and then you're just like, are you a time traveler?
Yeah, no.
I'm going to walk around and ask everyone.
No, definitely.
If
What
you walk
year is
around
it?
the sign, are you a time traveler? People going to think you're crazy.
Yeah.
So you got to keep that under wraps a little bit.
No, I gotcha.
Can't have that.
Especially if you're sleeping in the streets
So anyway,
Yeah.
the first
that.
night.
our hero joins his dad's band to help them.
Well, and originally he can't sing or play really.
The dad.
Like the dad.
He just wants
so
to be
he
a band.
just
Right.
desperately wants to be in a band to impress her. And so
Right.
then it's part of it is like them learning music together.
And bonding in a
Doing
way
all of
they
that.
didn't bond as he grew up.
Right.
He
Sure.
didn't have,
Yeah.
well, I guess he could still talk through sign language, but he didn't speak to his dad.
Right.
He didn't play music with his dad. And to see his dad in a whole different light.
Right.
And then still wondering, how did he go deaf?
That's the beauty of the whole show.
Well, and doesn't it make you think about like what it would be like to know your parents as
that's exactly
your age?
The beauty of it is thinking about how incredible would it be to go back and see our parents.
Mm-hmm.
Start a band with them.
No, it's like
help your dad try to go date somebody else.
At the beginning of their lives. Like get to know them in a totally different way, get to know them before
kids,
before marriage, while they were still children, like still kids.
I'm not sold on it.
I think it's
leave my parents where they were.
Would be so cool.
They were created day one when I came out. That's when this whole world started, was when I started. Just leave the world like that.
And they did not have sex to have you. Of course not. No.
It didn't happen until
they've never.
I just popped out.
Right.
The world Big Bang was when I just, there I am.
It's a really beautiful show. It's fun.
It really is.
There are some really funny parts. There are times when when I don't love him, like not the character, but his portrayal.
Talking about the son who goes back in time.
Yes.
I'm with you there.
Yes. I don't know.
There are times when I'm just like, I don't know.
Doesn't quite nail it.
Yeah.
The young dad, flawless.
He's so good. Yeah.
He's amazing.
He
was so good in this.
Can we talk about that actor for just a minute?
Sure, we can. Yeah. I mean, I think just this role, no wrong turns with this. This guy just nailed it.
Yeah, totally nailed it. That energy
made you just like, I want to watch more of Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choi Young-wook is the actor's name, I believe, and he's Ha Yi-chen is the name of his character. He is great.
He's amazing.
And in the it is almost like somebody wrote this for this actor. Like it seems so genuine.
It makes
as a character
me think
for him.
That's how he is in real life.
Yes,
it makes, because
I thought so.
That kind of energy, that kind of joy that is completely fills the body and just emanates.
Yeah,
I agree.
I feel like even the best actor in the world would have portray that if they aren't that.
You mean Riz? What the kids call Riz. The man's got Riz.
He's got serious Riz. That is exactly.
No cap. Pure Riz.
Oh no. This is terrible.
He's very charismatic, and he just, I mean, when he's on the screen, you're like, I'm watching.
Lights it up. Yeah.
Yeah. His son, sometimes you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The young mother, when we meet her, I loved her. She was incredible.
From the get-go. Terrible.
Right. She's deaf the whole time.
Yeah.
She has a really hard life that we learn more about. Yeah. But the actress, fantastic.
So good. The actor, let me just go back to him for a minute. He was also in 2521. He's the kind of second male lead in that drama, but he plays a front man in a high school band. So we might have to talk about that at some other episode.
I still have a lot of fake bands to talk about in this show, which I might not even get to.
Well, yeah. No, it's true. True. Yep. Well, my very last thing is that this show has one of the best wrist grab scenes ever. If you want to watch it,
if you remember our other episode, we talk in great detail about the wrist grab. That's in every show, basically.
Yes.
When the couple who we care about, usually the woman turns away and the guy reaches out and grabs her wrist and pulls her over.
And in this one, it's a wrist grab straight to a kiss, which is
rarely happens.
Yeah, rarely happens. Pretty fantastic. And
it's like an unassisted triple play in baseball. It's happened like 5 times.
Yes, exactly.
Is it exactly like that? I don't know about that. It was smooth. Let's just say that.
And it
was very smooth. Very smooth.
There's a fine line with the wrist grab, and some cross the line, and I'm like, ooh, that was kind of aggressive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, I wouldn't want my daughter to be manhandled like that. And some of them are kind of awkward, where they're super far apart, and one of them goes flying into the other one.
And then you have to catch them and everything.
Yes.
So possibly intentional. True. No,
although that would be pretty crappy of them to pull up just so they can catch them. If that's intentional, no.
Oh, but I think
I jerked
it
her
would
arm
be-
so that I could catch her. Ooh, I saved your life.
and that would be considered super romantic in K-dramas.
Or you don't catch her. She falls down the stairs.
That
True.
would not a K-drama.
No.
That would not be.
But this is a fantastic grab. I think we can all agree.
Yeah. So I had to look up who is actually a musician.
Oh,
Like,
yes. Who is?
Of the members of Spine 9, of members of Watermelon Sugar. Like,
There's also Golden
Who-
Mess. Don't forget them.
I did
Oh.
forget them.
That's
actually.
the dad of the. That's who marries the cello goddess to make the second cello goddess.
That's right.
Oh, right.
That's right.
the med
Mary-
school, med
The
school
med
guy,
students
Mary-
band.
rock god,
Right.
Mary's the cello goddess. I love that.
and of course, Grandpa Viva. He was the guitarist for the Korean
And
version
I-
of Led Zeppelin.
And I
Oh,
looked
yes.
that up because I was like, is he really playing guitar like that? Holy cow, he must be a musician. He's not, and it's not him playing the guitar. He learned to play basic so that it is his hands some of the
In
time,
most of the
Yeah.
time.
but that is not him playing classical guitar.
All right.
However, the lead, who goes by the name Rion, but that's not his full
Mhm.
name. That's his stage name.
Okay.
Right.
Not in a band, not a K-pop guy. Learned to play guitar
For the role?
for the role, and learned sign language. All of the actors using sign language, they all studied for 4 months. So they're doing their
Field.
own
Oh,
sign
wow.
language, and there have been shows in the past where the sign language was said to not be accurate and not done well at all, like way too slow to be natural, or like someone who's actually deaf. They did get some positive feedback about how
So sort
natural
of mixed
and
feedback.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. The feedback on their performances were really good, but just the criticism that they were all speaking and hearing
Hearing
individuals.
Oh, okay.
And so the only 3 actual musicians, the lead singer for Spine 9, which I thought was funny because I was like, oh, he's definitely not. Because his voice is, I was not a fan of his voice.
Okay.
I much preferred it when the lead sang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he actually
he was-
is in a K-pop group, or up until a year ago. Now an 11-member group is down to 2.
Oh, wow.
That's,
But they still considered that group in existence.
even Menudo would bring in new people every so often. I don't know what's this. Just let them go.
would
Just
think.
you can replace them.
Wait, so who was that? All the musicians then?
No,
Or-
him and the brother, the actor who plays
Oh,
the
yeah.
brother,
Uh-huh.
is in a K-pop group
Okay.
currently is.
So the brother who didn't do any music, who was deaf,
Right.
he's in a K-pop band.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I do think it's interesting about how many musical groups there are, and then to see who starts in a group or not in a group, who starts as a idol and then becomes an actor, or who is an actor and then studies like some of these did for different. I mean, we talked about that in the last episode, like the things that actors learn to be able to do these parts is pretty spectacular,
Yeah.
I have to say.
Granted, I don't know so much about American actors.
Right. They might
However,
do it too. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, I know that there are some who research their roles and they go and live with certain people and learn a lot of things. I do know that has happened, but has an American actor spent a year learning how to play violin or piano or how to be like a professional swimmer to that level?
For a role.
It does.
Well, maybe.
feel to
I don't
me-
know. I don't know about anybody spending a whole year learning it, though, but I'm sure somebody.
I feel, but again, caveat that I might know more about Korean actors
Since
than
that's
American
all you
for
watch
some
now.
bizarre reason.
I think
Um,
that's true.
They seem to put a lot more
I know that.
time and learning into their characters.
I know that Steve Buscemi spent 2 years making his eyes do that thing. So, I mean, there are some out there doing it. Okay. we're going to take our break now. When we return, we might get 2 more shows in, both with a little bit of a mystical bent here. This is the Rocklopedia Fake Bandica. Okay, we are back, and I realize we talked forever this before the break, so we're going to cut it down to 1 show instead of 2 shows.
One more show.
And so we're going to do the one from this year, 2026. It's called Idol Eye. Might be Idol Eye. I don't know. It's Idol Eye, I'm calling it.
Idol Eye.
Okay, just at some point when I was looking for it was Idol Eye.
Yeah,
but then on Netflix it says Idol Eye. So
who had it written as Idol Eye?
Like Wikipedia?
Yeah, Wikipedia has it that way.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's what I'm saying, people.
I've never seen it written.
It's a fake band show. It's a lawyer murder mystery show. It's a romance. It has it all.
It does have it all. 12 episodes, roughly 1 hour each.
And it revolves around the fake band Gold Boys.
Gold Boys.
Gold Boys, your 4-man band. It's been a fan favorite for a while, although their popularity is starting to wane. Their famous hit song is Echoes of You.
이름도 없이 흐려진 거리 위에 지워지지 않는 무언가 떠올라 초침은 계속 날 다그쳐 이제 곧 문이 닫힐 것 같아 잊은 줄 알았었던 멜로디가 다시 내 귓가에 맴돌아 숨이 차고 기억할게 이 밤이 끝나기 전에 어딘가에 남겨진 기억들이 날 부르잖아 시간틈 속에 남겨진 우리 마지막
We have Choi Jae-hee on drums. We have Lee Young-bin, who's the youngest member. What's the name of the youngest member? What do they call them?
Ow.
Oh, the baby.
Wait, what is
Oh.
it?
He's on keyboards, I think. Kang Woo Sung on guitar and Do Raik on bass and lead vocals. He's the main idol of the band. He's the front man. He just finished touring to promote his solo album and the big song. What's the name of his big song, Kelly?
It's Me.
It's Me. It sounds a little something like this.
지금처럼 나 그대로 나야 단 한 번도 나는 내가 아닌 적이 없었던 걸 I'm free the same as you know me There is nothing less There is nothing more It's me
These 2 last members are important because Kang Woo Sung is murdered and Do Raik is the main suspect.
Dun, dun, dun.
If only there were a big shot lawyer willing to take this case. Oh, wait. There is. It's Meng Se-na.
She's beautiful.
She is one of the top lawyers in Seoul who takes the high-profile cases that others think are unwinnable, and she wins them. She is known as a lawyer for villains. She's tough. She's aloof. She's a law machine. And secretly, she's a huge fangirl of Do Raik.
Huge fangirl.
Laik.
Sometimes it's written L-A, and sometimes it's written R-A.
But I think in the show, it's always pronounced as an L.
Well, so this is really interesting because this is a character in Korean that does not exactly have an English equivalent.
Yeah, it's
the way that it is pronounced. So I think that's why there is sometimes it's seen as a R and sometimes it's seen as an L because that sound is kind of like a combination of an L and an R.
Yeah.
And it just kind of puts me right on edge because that's the stereotype, right?
I know.
Yeah, well,
I know.
So I'm like, I'm just going to commit to one of them.
Well, I think it's what it comes from is
Laik,
that
right?
there is.
So are we saying laik then?
Laik.
Closer to laik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's how we'll go. And then the show is basically about the relationship between the front man, Laik, and the lawyer, Sena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's Choi Soo-young who plays Sena. She was in the Korean-Japanese duo Route Zero before becoming a member of the famous K-pop group Girls' Generation. Yet, she doesn't play the idol in this, although she was in a K-pop group. She plays the fan, and in the 2021 series, So I Married the Anti-Fan, she doesn't play the idol, she plays the anti-fan.
Yeah.
So she's been the full spectrum from fan to anti-fan and not using her K-pop credentials. Meanwhile, our idol, Laik, is played by Kim Jae-young. He started as a model and is now an actor. He hasn't been K-pop in his whole life.
Yes.
But he does his singing in the show.
Which the song that we just played is him, that actor singing the song, and they have released that single under his name.
So if you're looking for it, that's where you go.
Yes.
Okay.
So back up a step.
Oh, so you found the term for the baby of the group.
The term for the youngest member of a K-pop group is maknae. It is a general Korean term for the youngest person in any group,
Okay.
whether it be idol group, a family, or a group of friends. And a golden maknae is when the youngest member is exceptionally good.
Oh. It's a murder mystery. It's a relationship movie. You know, it's so much in here. You have the K-drama tropes of the main characters' lives being intertwined their whole lives. We get a fangirl whose life was literally saved by her idol when she was younger, now getting the chance to return the favor.
Oh, yes, exactly.
I do like how she has her lawyer skills and her fangirl skills as well that come in handy.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what she's doing.
Yes.
Right? She meets the CEO to talk about Gold Boys. And he says, oh, they never had a falling out. There's nothing going. And she remembers the photos that she saw on the fan site that she was looking at where they were fighting. So she knew, oh, no, he's lying to me.
Well, I was going to say, this is really interesting. So this unscrupulous record label exec. So this is an interesting one where you've got the label exec who seems terrible, and actually you maybe think he's a little more involved in the shenanigans.
Right. You think, maybe he killed the guitarist.
Mm-hmm. But this is an anti-trope too, where the actual manager is actually quite a decent guy. I think.
But he yells at the fans sometimes.
What?
He yells at the fans sometimes.
Well, he should.
The manager.
He should. I mean, we've just had had a huge discussion about this. I think that the life of an idol or the life of an actor in Korea is really tremendously difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, there's such scrutiny on these human beings that's unbelievable. So he should yell at the fans.
Way too high a suicide rate there.
Especially because there were some fans that were a little above and beyond because they kept breaking into his house, the front man's house.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a term for them too, for the specifically fangirl stalkers. They have a special term that I just saw in my note.
So they broke into the house, and so he was seen yelling at them, and that they videotaped, so it got on the web. And so then people started, once it came out that the band member was murdered, maybe people could believe that this guy might
so they kind of
kill his best friend.
Yeah.
There's no way. Maybe I've forgotten? I don't know. I was drunk that night, but maybe could I have done it? A lot of that going on. Huh? All the clues are pointed to me, but I don't remember doing it. But what about this guy? Yeah, maybe it's that guy. But no, it couldn't be that guy. Maybe it's this random guy. Nope, not the random guy. They do keep you on your toes a little bit. Then all of a sudden at the end, you're like,
which I like. It's really good to have that like twists and turns.
Right.
Yeah.
This was
you don't want to be able to solve it in like episode 2, and then you're like, why am I still watching this?
Yeah. And I thought this was quite a good show.
And I like the performances. I like their chemistry a lot.
Yes.
The band was fun. I liked the backstories with the band and how you see, you don't really see at the beginning, oh, they think I killed my guitar player. You don't realize that they were best friends, that he really helped save Laik early on.
Yeah.
And how the bond and how it's really eating him up about losing everything. Sure, losing all the fans, losing the house and the cars and everything, but also he lost his best friend. He lost, his family,
Yeah.
His
basically,
lifeline.
because his mom's a nut job.
Well, so
Oh
I
my
was going to
God,
say
that
his
character.
dead father, mother is.
She was
like,
kind of not a great character. It's hard to even like watch her.
Well,
Yeah.
and she's like a child. Like he definitely, is the adult in that scenario
absolutely.
for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it's barely. I mean,
Well.
he's still kind of like a child too, just because
that's
he
what
got in.
I mean,
that's what's so hard is he was parentified really early.
Mhm.
Like at he's like 8 years old, and he's already trying to
Take
support
care
both of
her.
them by
Yes,
singing.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
But sometimes when you see that, the kids are more mature than he seems, I guess.
Well, I think
I didn't
he's.
seem like it seemed like he wasn't as mature like when he was joining the boy band.
Well, one of the things about this, I feel like he's a character that's more than meets the eye.
Right.
There's a lot going on for him because on the surface, he's beloved by fans. He's a real jerk then, though, to everybody else
Right.
for a long time. But you figure out, then the life falls apart, and you discover, okay, every person in his life almost, except for this decent manager, has been taking advantage
Right.
of him, like except for his tight circle. And
It's a slow unpeeling of the onion, basically,
Yes.
getting
Right.
to the
Yeah.
center. With,
It's
same with the
not-
relationship with the lawyer as
it's
well.
not that it's not a character development of like he starts off as a bad person and through hardship learns to be a better person, which
Right.
sometimes I don't have much feeling about those characters
Right.
because you weren't a good person and it took you having to go through something terrible to like figure
Become
out to
decent.
be a good, right.
It took you
No,
10 episodes,
right.
all of them
Yes.
an hour and 40 minutes long.
to become decent.
And now all of a sudden one thing happens and you're like, oh, I've changed.
But you
that was in that,
that he was a good person. That
there are
he's
reasons
always
that,
right.
Right.
Yeah, he's like a hard shell.
But
yeah.
at the beginning, you kind of don't like him because he
Right.
comes
Yeah.
off as kind of
Yeah.
a jerk.
yeah. And then underneath it all, he's a bit of a goofball.
But that's what they want you.
And the two of them have, I think that's when it comes down to it, because she's got the tough exterior.
Right.
She's kind of this no nonsense, whatever. Like when they both like peel back some of the
Right.
defenses,
Mhm.
then
When she's a
It's
lawyer, she's in full lawyer mode.
yeah.
And when she's fangirl, she's full on fan. And you could see sometimes, they never, until she meets Laik and starts to
Yes.
help, you never see, like you see her like tapping her foot like, okay, it's time to stop being a lawyer and I need to get this trial over with to stop being a lawyer so I can
Right.
be a fangirl because, the show's about to come on.
It's
kind of
her.
thing.
It's her
Exactly.
security blankets. It's her lifeline.
Right.
Yes.
It's where she totally lets go and
Feels human.
right.
Because she
Right.
lost her parents.
Yes.
She was an orphan, and this was basically how she stayed
Yeah.
sane.
Right.
I think one thing I didn't like about the whole like tree that was like, oh, if this tree doesn't move, I'm telling the truth kind of thing.
Yeah, that seemed weird.
Oh, yeah.
The wind could blow at any time, I swear, I'm going to help you the best I can. Wind blows it. What? No,
Yes.
it's
Well,
not supposed to move.
At the beginning, when that first happens, it's like, wait a second, is
Yeah,
there
I think
some
her-
sort of supernatural part of the show?
Well,
Yeah.
or
But
her
really,
dad
it's
is-
about her. It's the beauty of like what a parent will say and do
Yeah.
to make their child feel better, and that she knows it's that her dad has made it up, but she really is holding on to it. Then she gives that almost like a gift to him, like,
And she's
"We
lucky the
both
wind isn't
know
blowing."
This is made up,
Yeah.
but we're gonna hold on to this to get through.
Mm-hmm. I did think so in terms of some other tropes, because we
Okay.
were just talking about some of the tropes. So there, one of the tropes here is also she has a huge amount of merch that she has bought as a fan.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and she becomes his attorney. And then here's another thing is so many of these shows have ridiculous living situations, and he ends up staying with her because he gets booted out of his house. Like all of this stuff happens, and he ends
All
up,
the creditors take everything.
yeah. So then he ends up like
And somehow his lawyer is the only one who,
yeah,
yeah.
his beautiful lawyer is
Right,
the only
right.
one. By the way, her house, like in some of these cases, the houses are huge. Her house is that big.
No.
Her house
So
is a
the-
normal house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a normal house. And so
Although she had like a side building that her friend who was the private investigator, was living in.
yes. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Had that little outhouse for him.
yeah.
Oh no, wasn't it the basement? He wasn't in the
No,
half
it was
basement?
a different.
I didn't know if it
think
was
it was a
attached or
different
not, like a
place.
building that was like on the property, but not necessarily attached to the house.
Yeah.
But it might have been the basement. It was like just basically one room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it felt
Like
like.
a studio
long room,
type
yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
I really liked that character too. So that was
did too.
interesting because
He was very underused. A lot of the minor
Yeah, I
characters were just kind of underused, I thought.
Yeah.
They
I-
really focused on the two main, and that's fine. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
it's about. But like the lawyer that she was battling, sometimes they
right,
just kind of
yeah.
drop the ball on that story.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
You thought, oh, it's going to come more to a head. It's just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
So is he going to take on his dad? Is he going to do this? Is he going to? Then he just kind of well,
Yeah.
I guess it all works out. It just didn't seem like
Yeah.
it just died
It
there.
did,
Just
it
didn't,
did.
Nothing happened.
But like she's got this huge amount of merch, right? That she then has to like go through and cleanse her house of all of the stuff
Right.
that involves him because he's going to be staying at her house, which is crazy.
Everything but a tiny little picture.
Exactly.
well, and the
quite make
food, she buys all the food that has his picture on it that he endorses, and he thinks, oh, she only buys quality food because I only endorse quality food, kind of thing. It's not that his face is on it.
Exactly.
He's like, I know why you buy this because it's the best product. Is why I always.
Yes, exactly. But one other thing that was kind of a trope related thing because it pops up in multiple dramas, like in King the Land and some other things, is these exclusive luxury items. So it turns out that there's this luxury item that. And usually these like exclusive items end up leading to some misunderstanding or something.
Yes.
In this case, the luxury kind of exclusive item are these earrings, like these 2 earrings that it then turns out that these signature accessories end up playing a big role in solving.
Right.
Oh, the earring that drops on the floor.
Yes.
And yeah.
Exactly. That's what ties everything together because he has an earring.
So
Earrings
is that
on the
product
floor.
placement? Is that what you're saying?
No, I mean, the trope for me is just the idea that there are these incredibly exclusive things
Right.
where only 1 or 2 are made.
Oh,
because
right.
like in King the Land, there's
Right.
that
the
whole
purse or
the T-shirt that has the tiger on it or whatever. She thinks he's the jerk who, like, anyway. So these kinds of like items, and in this case, that super exclusive
Yeah.
item turns out to be a critical piece to the solving of the crime.
It would be bad to have that as product placement if you're calling them murder earrings.
Right.
People aren't going to want to buy murder earrings.
Probably not.
Maybe
Probably
somebody
not.
will. I wouldn't think so.
It's just
So-
that so much of really all the jewelry. I think when there is like special jewelry in the shows, it's always product placement.
Mhm.
And they're always so simple, like tiny little studs or this tiny little heart, or it's always something super tiny and
Delicate.
and
Yeah.
delicate,
Right.
but
Mhm.
also like not so special. They look I want something super special for my super special, blah, blah, blah. And the girl behind the counter goes, what about that? Oh, that's beautiful. I'll take it.
Yes, exactly.
And they show the box as it's being opened
Yeah.
so that you see the,
It's
it
also
is-
just like where they do those coffee drops.
oh
Copico,
my God,
who's it?
every
so
yeah.
many places.
Oh, I'm
And the
running out.
Copico.
I'm running out of energy. I don't know what I can do. Here, have this candy.
Have a Copico
Puts
that's
it in your
never
mouth.
been opened before.
Puts it right in their mouth. Ooh.
That gives
I'm
me so
awake
much
now.
energy.
Glad we got to do this.
Yes.
It's been a while. We had a lot of fun the first time. Had a lot of fun again today.
This was really fun.
Sorry it took so long.
We can do it again here real soon. So we still got a show we didn't get to talk about
True.
today.
Well, actually, there
There
are
are
a few
multiple
now.
shows.
We didn't end up talking about Heavenly Idol.
Right.
Maybe for
and
the
I'm
best.
slightly okay with that, but
I'm
it
very
is.
That
okay with
show.
that.
It was
oh,
originally on our
Heavenly
list.
Idol we have to talk about because of how crazy that show is.
We do. It's just not very good.
It's just not good. Yeah.
It's got
However, though there are ones with fake bands that are a lot worse.
Yes, there are.
A lot worse.
The best part about it,
just putting that out there.
Color Rush?
Color Rush.
I don't know that one.
Ooh-wee.
Well, Kelly, thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
Michal,
handsome.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And this has been the Rocklopedia Fake Bandica. Thanks for listening. You've been listening to the Rocklopedia Fake Bandica, a production of the Van Gogh Sketch Comedy Group. The hosts are Alan Benson, T. Mike Childs, and Charles Rempel. Our editors are Alan Benson and Charles Rempel. Please be sure to subscribe to the Rocklopedia on your service of choice so you never miss an episode. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a review or email us at fakebands@vgg.com. And don't forget to visit fakebands.com and the mothership, vgg.com. Thanks for listening.